Okay, my guest today is a multi-talented artist, ambassador of African music. He says he's innocent, but there are a lot of women all over the world who will disagree. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in making welcome the man who everybody loves, innocent, two-faced Idibia, Okey Bakassi in the building. Make yourself comfortable.
Yes.
Good to finally have you on this first episode.
Yes, and in other news,
of our third season. Yes, in other news, you are here. Okay. In fact, you are the right person to answer some of these questions. Music is a platform for entertainers to educate, inform, in fact, sometimes take on politicians and correct some ills in the society. But today, we see a lot of vain lyrics and videos that are almost glorified soft porn. What has happened to socially conscious music? You know, what has happened to those days when we use our music to create awareness, to bring about social change?
Wow.
What has happened?
That's a very nice one. Because first of all, I must say that music and entertainment is versatile.
Yeah.
There is no law.
Of course.
Or this thing that says, you cannot sing love songs. You
no, artists have the license to do whatever they want.
But that being said, it is you know, I think most of the time it's a responsibility of the gatekeepers, the people that play this music on their radio stations, on their TV. And you notice what the people get, they start, their ears will just tune to that thing.
Yeah.
And it becomes like the norm.
It becomes the norm.
It's just like the way some of our politicians now, their ear just tune to tiffin.
Yeah, so before
now
you
win the tips, now in black say you did abnormal. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that in the music
industry
scene as well. You know, when it happens and, you know, the gatekeepers only the one who say,
they give more airtime to all these vain lyrics, then it becomes like it's normal.
You know,
yeah,
and
to
then,
the
you
detriment
know,
of other artists who are playing socially conscious music.
We have so many talented artists that are doing
good stuff,
very beautiful music.
But they're not getting enough
in
play,
terms of melody, in terms of vocals, in terms of, you know, creativity.
I think that's a point.
You know, we have so many of them.
I want to.
But you know, they go just play and one guy they bored. Nah, play that one, make I enjoy myself. Yeah, burn the money.
Everybody is wanting to hear about different anatomies of a woman.
You understand?
Instead of reminding us that there are problems that we need to solve even as young people.
So,
anyway,
so it's discouraging, you know, for many people. They feel like
creative people.
If I do this thing,
they won't play it.
Yeah, they won't play
so let us play what they like.
You know,
it's crazy. It's crazy how bad it has become.
But you can't give up. You can't give
up. But you are one of those artists that you have stayed politically, socially conscious. You've been involved in, you know, promoting some very, you know, lofty ideals. I know at some point you were encouraging us to vote, don't fight. In fact, you've carried out different campaigns to sensitize young people to go out there and vote, which has attracted a lot of international and local praise. We also know that there was a time you called for people to, I think it was the One Voice Nigeria, and people were really mobilized. But at some point something happened, and you said, my people, let us calm down. You know, I understand there were lots of pressure. What really happened? I'm sure there's some people like...
Wow. I can't really break down the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, the point was already made. It was loud and clear that Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are fed up. Yeah. Nigerians are no longer, you know,
not going to just sit
daft,
and watch.
You know, like, you know, they know, they felt the pause, they felt the anger in the people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And from my own angle, there was a whole lot of stuff that was going to happen, and I wouldn't want those things to be on my conscience. Like, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to create a platform where we do stuff peacefully and talk to these people peacefully. But you know, it will be somehow if you know,
if people lost their lives trying to just
it would defeat the point for me.
Thank you. There's so much to talk about. Don't even go away because Two-Face is still in the studio. We are still here. Yeah, it's still the other news, and I'm talking to Baba, the legend. Baba.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you. Let us step aside from politics and talk show business. Yeah, you came into Lagos, your career flourished. Not a lot of people in your generation have been that lucky because you have stayed on top. You've been enjoying massive love from Africans. What is the secret to longevity in show business?
Wow.
What is, apart from talent, what else keeps an artist this valuable, this loved over time?
I wouldn't say I have the blueprint to longevity in the industry, but the only thing I can say for myself is talent is definitely part of it, you know, but majority of what makes that happen is your attitude.
Yeah.
You know, your attitude towards your work and towards people. And then, you know, like for me, I like to say I have the most amazing fans.
No, you're loved. I want to agree with you because, look, the kind of, I can say that the kind of storm that you have weathered and still stay strong, you know, a lot, and comedians, you know how they always like to deal with you, but you have survived. Despite everything, Nigerians love you like you're the brother next door. What is that key? And yeah, you mentioned attitude.
Yeah, you know.
How were you able to do this? Because I'm sure that there are some other artists who are listening who want to borrow the two Baba formula. What did you do differently
I just
try to,
I look at life like before I became popular, I was somewhere, I was somebody. So the fact that a few people know me doesn't change the fact that I'm somebody, that I'm just another guy. You know, another guy, you know. So I like to respect people, and that's just basically. I
like that.
Know,
and that is,
respect people,
that respect for people is one thing that is key in showbiz. That is what a lot of young people nowadays don't have. You know, once they test fame, they lose respect for people.
That thing be like drug now.
In a shack. In a shack person. Okay. Now, you started from the bottom. Now you're here. You're here. You were in Festac Town. I remember that. FTT, way back. You know, I know how it was, okay, because we all got a little bit of, we spent a little bit of time there as well. Looking at Festac now.
One time, Festac almost became like the Hollywood headquarters.
Exactly, where everything was happening. But Festac today is a shadow of what it used to be. You know, Festac is festival town.
True.
And is emblematic, or is a sign of what our country has become. Our inability to maintain structures, maintain things. What is wrong with our maintenance culture?
Wow. Let me borrow Fela's, the great Fela's lyric. Everything is upside down.
Wow.
Everything for Nigeria now. You know, and it's no joke. And this has been happening for such a long time now. You just said the right sentence, maintenance culture. Money, day for maintenance. But this guy believes that he need and pass. So he could just...
I'm not supposed to be
laughing. He could just collect a hole for himself.
Pockets.
And nobody, I don't even know if there's any supervisor of anything. Down to the guy that's supposed to fix the light bulb. Down to the guy that's supposed to buy toilet tissue for the airport toilets.
Yes.
Down to the guy that's supposed to trim the grass. So nobody questions anybody. There's no Minister of Health. I never see who they sack because of incompetence.
Yeah. Nobody,
the same thing for Minister of Agriculture.
People don't get sacked. People don't resign.
People know they sack, no they resign.
They just sit there. Whether it's working, it's not working.
You understand?
Ah, man.
It's just a terrible and sad reality in Nigeria.
You know?
You understand?
And you go to other countries that almost, countries that had their independence at the same time we had our independence, or even the ones that we are older than, they are doing well, they are flourishing.
Yeah.
But back here, man, things keep deteriorating.
There's just that one word for it, corruption.
Corruption.
Or corruption, according to.
Okay, let us digress a little and talk about women. There's this movement that is spreading all over the globe, Me Too and all. You know, there's renewed awareness for the protection of rights of women. You know, and as entertainers in this part of the globe, in Nigeria, you know, how do we use this God-given talent of ours, this platform, this fame, to begin to, you know, because we have a lot of women issues in Africa. Rape, you know, child marriage, women empowerment and all that, women involvement in politics. How do we use this, our platform, to begin to champion the cause of women? You know, help them get to that point where, because if you ask me, I think even women in Africa should be given opportunity to rule. Because the men have been in power for so long and we have not seen any change. You know, let the mothers take over.
You understand? I did think that way too. I did think that way too. You know, we have this, we just get this conflicting things when they happen to us for Africa. You understand? We don't know whether we want to follow our Africa or we want to follow China or we want to follow
America.
We just, they scattered. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, the African tradition normally, there was no way it said that we shouldn't respect our women.
No
I think we even respected our women more.
Yeah. For real. Sure.
Typical African tradition. The only thing is, you get this male chauvinist and this African man where he say, "Na so Africa be, woman supposed to be." You know, so that thing is still.
What are we doing as entertainers now to begin
it's still lingering there.
You know, you did African Queen. Why I'm asking you is you did African Queen, and that's a song that celebrated African women. You understand? That's your own contribution, and it got you lots of awards. And you also, in some ways, elevated our women. You know, seeing our entertainers now and the way they are projecting women, I don't think it's the brightest of ways. Because now we are talking about women in terms of their body parts rather than their accomplishments.
Yeah, for real. For real. I mean, that's so true. That's so true. And that's a sad reality. And plenty sad realities just fool this our country. We definitely, like you said, we definitely can use our platform. You know. And we also have to, like many times, a girl gets raped and he goes to the police. They say, you say, what do you go find for there? Or why, see as you dress, why they no go rape you? You know, some of those kind of comments and some of those kind of...
Shouldn't happen.
You know, mentality. It's just, you know, it's crazy. But I think the awareness is growing, it's getting louder and louder.
And we should all use our art form, use our art form to project some of that. Anyway, having said all this, you are one of those people who identified where you wanted to be in life very early. You discovered your talent, you knew.
But because sometimes some women, they deal with men too. So no.
That one is true. That one is true. Some women also need to be schooled on how to behave.
Stop man abuse.
Yes. There are some women who see they beat husband. But that's
funny.
It's something for another day. Yeah. You're one of those who discovered what you wanted to do early in life. You knew music was your calling. You embraced it and, you know, fortune, you know, luck, everything, you know, became yours. How does a young person today, you know, identify what their calling is and how do they pursue it up to the level that you have done, you know?
Identifying your calling. These days, man, anywhere with money day, I be calling. For these young guys, man. Say, you don't see whiskey, you don't see the video, you don't see as any hammer.
Yeah, for these young guys, anywhere with money day, they are calling.
You know, you get it that way calling now football, but that one you must train before you go enter body. You understand what I'm saying? You know, but music, you can wake up today and decide to say, oh boy, music they call me, it's calling. It's my calling. But you know, I want young guys to identify what they have, what they are passionate about. Once you start feeling that vibe about something, once there's something that when you start doing it, you don't look at it like work. You look at you are excited to do it. You just know that yes, I'm interested in this thing, and then you start developing yourself and grooming yourself. There's no age that is too young to start grooming yourself. There is no age. Fantastic. You understand what I'm saying?
True, Baba. You know, it's always a pleasure talking to you. We really appreciate you coming through.
I must say that Okey Bakassi is one of the most intelligent comedians on this continent.
I will take that.
I'm not washing your head. You know, say I know the.
I will take that. I will take that coming from you.
Because when you're on stage, the kind of things you say, the kind of jokes you crack, they are always very, very intelligent. Apart from the funniness of it, there's always that intelligent stuff about most of your jokes.
True, Baba.
Yes, so respect.
With this your endorsement, I'm running for 2019. Yeah, before I let you go, you know, is there politics in your future?
Politics will always be there, but I'm going to be.
Because they're saying not too young to run now.
I always encourage people like, look, join one party, endorse person, you know matter, but be constructive when you are dealing with the person from the opposite side of the. Yeah. Because what we have these days, we say, everybody war and quarrel, you know. But meanwhile, all of us now make Nigeria better. Now do we join PDP. Now make Nigeria better. Now do we join APC. Now make Nigeria better. Now do we join Labour. Now, but once we don't do these different camps now, it turns to war. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Each other. If you say, made them a sweep road, then somebody say, no, why they go to sweep road? But we supposed to sweep road now so that our roads go to clean. Yeah. Then somebody say, no, we're not supposed to sweep up. Maybe breeze they blow up. We will come argue till the person will come see the reason why we're supposed to sweep road. Then we will come to that compromise. Then we'll work together. As we don't agree with the sweep road, all of us will come cuckoo the sweep road. APC or PDP. You understand what I'm saying?
Baba, run for one position. You know I will be your campaign manager.
I will try. There's a couple of young men that are coming out now that are very, very interesting.
Okay. So I see you endorsing somebody in 2019.
Definitely. I'm not going to be like all non-partisan this time around. Because I see so many young men that I have seen them do stuff in their different fields. And they are somehow branching into politics that I know that, yes, these people...
If given opportunity, they will do something.
Be able to do something.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much again for coming through for us. Appreciate it.